I never worked for the Joe Biden campaign, nor do I want to work for it, nor do I want to ever have a job in the administration. Then you want to disavow me, and then you show footage of the Women's March on Washington, and you in fact show my photo, like I'm in the video. So how does that make sense, Roland?
This is who Joe Biden secretly supports. He just doesn't want you to know about it. Welcome back to Andrew Says on Rebel News. The Democrat Party has a significant problem in calling out extremism, unlike any other party has. None of the other major political parties in North America seem to have this issue, except for them. They call riots peaceful protests, communism progressivism. They call law enforcement fascism. They call out teenage boys, but not pedophiles. They call out eccentric rappers for loving Jesus, but not those who promote gangs. And they shout about the idea of climate change without condemning extreme polluters. They can call out everything else, it seems, except their own beyond fringe ideologies. Now, it seemed like that may have changed the other day after activist Linda Sarsour appeared in a virtual meeting at the Democrat National Convention.
The Democratic Party is not perfect, but it is absolutely our party in this moment.
If you're not familiar with Sarsour, she is very progressive. She believes in Sharia law and has advocated for such in America. And she is strongly against Israel, calling America fascist and all that other good stuff. Now, the Biden campaign actually recognized this and disavowed her appearance despite her being invited, saying, quote, Joe Biden has been a strong supporter of Israel and is a vehement opponent of anti-Semitism his entire life. And he obviously condemns her views and opposes BDS, as does the Democratic platform. She, Sarsour, has no role in the Biden campaign whatsoever. Don't be fooled, though. The Biden campaign and the Democrats do support Linda Sarsour and her beliefs. They just don't want you to know about it. They want it to remain a secret. Just a couple days later, a publication called the Middle East Eye obtained a recording of the Biden campaign apologizing to Linda Sarsour for the words they used. On the call, Ashley Allison, National Coalition's director for Biden, said, quote, I am sorry that happened, and I hope that whatever trust was broken, that this conversation is one small step to help build back the trust. But that is not the last time we have this conversation. Perhaps Biden's most trusted and ridiculous advisor, Simone Sanders, called it an egregious misstep, saying, quote, this will not be a situation that will happen again, end quote. Looks like the old Democrats in the campaign forgot to coordinate their messaging with the Marxists. Sucks when that happens, doesn't it? After this became public, CNN's Jake Tapper reached out to the campaign, where they again pretended to not support Linda Sarsour, stating, quote, we met to affirm Vice President Biden's unshakable commitment to working with Arab, Palestinian, and Muslim Americans, and to standing up against anti-Muslim prejudice, and to make clear that we regretted any hurt that was caused to these communities. We continue to reject the views that Linda Sarsour has expressed, end quote. So in private, it's a misstep that will never happen again. In public, we reject her views. I don't know if anyone believes this. So this upset Linda Sarsour, as it should. And as she pointed out on Roland Martin's show, not only was she not on the phone call in question, it's confusing to her why the Biden campaign would disavow her out of nowhere, considering she was invited to the convention and has been involved with the DNC for some time. Watch.
I never worked for the Joe Biden campaign, nor do I want to work for it, nor do I want to ever have a job in the administration. Then you want to disavow me, and then you show footage of the Women's March on Washington, and you in fact show my photo, like I'm in the video. So how does that make sense, Roland?
Even Linda Sarsour recognizes that it doesn't make any sense that Joe Biden publicly claims to denounce her, yet the party is willing to use her when it is convenient. Now, Sarsour is seemingly very honest in this interview. She talks about how the DNC doesn't even contribute to the Women's March financially. But don't forget that the Women's March was co-founded by her, others, and a convicted terrorist as well. Look it up. But she supports Louis Farrakhan, who calls Jews termites and satanic. And also, as commentator Pardis Saleh points out, Sarsour developed a new accent just a couple days after her previous interview.
And they need your solidarity. I want you to come and see a protest. I see you.
Very cool. Whether it's BLM and Antifa rioting in the streets or the squad, the Democrats are happy to pretend they don't agree with them. Whoa, we totally condemn them. What do you mean? But they will use them whenever they feel and congratulate them behind the scenes for doing a good job on their behalf. This is who Joe Biden secretly supports. He just doesn't want you to know about it. If you like our videos, don't forget to share and subscribe. Hit the notification bell so you don't miss any, and go to rebelnewsplus.com for more exclusive content.